Hello friend, it's my pleasure to welcome you to my channel Laser Graphics and Multimedia, and in today's video you are going to learn how to create print ready business card in Photoshop step-by-step tutorial. But before we dive into the tutorial, if you are very new to this channel, remember to click on the subscribe, turn on notification bell so each time I post content about Photoshop you'll be notified. So with that being said, let's get started and see how you can create print ready business card with Photoshop. So let's begin. The first thing you need to do is to go to the home tab right here. Make sure you click on file and make sure you click on new. So at the top right here, this is where you need to type in your design title, business. Okay. Then you have to come to this column right here. You have to switch from pixels to inches. Then you have to come to the width column. Then under the width column, you have to type in 3.25. Then you come to the height column. So under the height column, you have to type in 1.75. Then you come to your resolution right here. So under the resolution, make sure you type 300. Then you come to color mode right here. Make sure you switch from RGB to CMYK color. Then you come down below right here and click on create. So the next thing you want to do is to drag your ruler, both vertical and horizontal. Then you make sure it snaps to the page. Image. Then you have to look for canvas size. Then at the point here, you have to type in 0.25 for the width. Then you come to the height, you type in 0.25 for the height. And come to the top right here, click on OK. Then you have to go back to your ruler, drag from vertical and horizontal, then make sure it snaps to the page. Then you have to go back to the home tab right here, go to image, canvas size. Then at the point here, make sure you add another 0.25 to the width. Then for the height, make sure you add another 0.25. Then make sure your relative is checked, and then you click on OK. Alright, so we've just done with the proper layout of our business card. So the next thing we're going to do is to see how we can play with shapes and color to form a kind of print ready business card. So let's begin. So the first thing you need to do right here is to go to your toolbar, click and hold down. And this time around you have to choose your pen tools. Having choose your pen tool, then you have to come to the pen tools property, make sure shape is checked, and then you can pick your color from the point here. And once you format your shape, then you have to come to the workspace right here and you make some shape. Next thing you want to do right here is to come back to the layer background right here. Select on your layer background. Having selected on your layer background, you can press Ctrl+ to zoom out. Then one thing you want to do right here is to make another part. From the top right here, you can make another part this way. Then you can come to the property right here. You can change this color to something like this. So you have it this way. Next thing you want to do is to come back to your layer panel right here. Make sure you select your background layer again. Then having select your background layer, then you have to make another shape from the point here. Alright, so next thing you need to do is to come back to your layer panel right here. Make sure you select your background layer again. Then having select your background layer, you need to make another shape from the top right here. Then you can come to the top right here and change the color. Good. Then you have to go back to your layer panel again. So you have to select your background layer again. Then you come to the top right here. You come to the point right here and make another shape. Then you can come to the top right here and change the color. So we have to go back to our layer panel and select our background again. Then we have to go back to our toolbar. We click and hold down. We make sure we choose our pen tools again. Then we come to the top right here and make sure we change the color. Then we can, from the bottom right here, we can make another shape. Alright, so at this point here, the next thing to do is to add appropriate color to our business card. So we can start from this particular layer right here. Then we come back to our layer panel. Then we double click on the layer. Then right here, you can see the color code I use for this particular shape right here. And then you click on OK. Then we have to select on this particular shape right here. Then we come to the layer thumbnail. We double click on the layer thumbnail right here. And we try to change the color. You can see the color code I use for this particular shape. Then you come to the top here, click on OK. Then we have to select on this particular shape right here. Then we double click on the layer thumbnail. Now with our high color drop, we can select this color right here and we click on OK. Then we have to select on this particular shape right here. Then we go back to our pen tools and we have to change the color from this point here. We're going to use light gray. Okay. Then we have to select on this particular shape right here. We double click on the layer thumbnail. Then with our high color drop, we have to pick this color right here and we click on OK. Then we have to select on this particular shape right here. We double click on the layer thumbnail. So you can see the color code I use for this angle, this particular shape, and then we click on OK. Now at this point here, the next thing to do is to add color, is to add shapes and icons and text to our business card.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss that stack, taking big swings, each hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but